Right, so we've played this multiple times and Josh has got his ass kicked twice, so hopefully this time we can actually make it to the first save point. Jeez, it's freezing out here, but this looks like a place. Let's see if there's any videotapes around. So yeah, this game is basically Condemned meets Manhunt. Two games that I've recently played on the stream and has pretty much aided my viewers in a very negative way. I say aid, impacted badly on my viewership. More bones. Did he just disappear? You actually kicked him through the wall. You kicked him so hard he entered a different dimension. Yeah, the walk-in animations in this game are really, really junky. No. Alright, turn around. Is that a save point? Can't tell. Okay, we need TV. So yeah, we've done a bit of this. Josh keeps dying, so we need to get to the first save. Then we'll call it a day and interact with the. There you go. Save it there. Job done. Where are we to? I can't even remember. Oh, you got a checkpoint? I thought we had to do it all over again.
No, I still remember.
Okay.
We go up. Take it first with me.
Yeah, we are stripped naked. I need to get out of here. The building looks newer than the others. Maybe it has a phone. Switch between a weapon and your camera. Oh, this is like the Condemned mechanics now, where you're gonna have to take pictures of the crime scene. What was that weapon back there? Was that a boxcar? Cool. A Stanley knife in this country, yeah. Yeah, we've done all this a couple of times, haven't we, actually? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we've done this like 3 times, I think. Bang. Now we're captured. We've read this. Yeah, we've done all this. For people that don't know, we probably played this a week ago, so this is a week later. Let me see this. What does it actually do? Are we sending them to somebody or what? Maintenance key. This box, because it won't be much use in a fight, I should try something else. It's about time though someone made like a spiritual successor to Condemn though. It's been a long time since those games. Oh, 1-hit KO. Cool, get out. Oh, Condemn 2. Cool, that's got to be at least 15 years ago, I'd say Condemn 2. Condemn 2 is such a step backwards from the first one, though, in atmosphere and horror. Oh my god. How they introduced guns that early into that game was pointless. They completely killed their game, didn't they?
Any atmosphere you add, it completely like just vanished.
Yeah. So we don't need another Call of Duty game, do we? God, the range on, to be honest, it's got like it's quite deceiving how much distance you get with these weapons. You don't realise how far they actually swing. It's hard to indicate it though in a game like this in first person, like how far your melee weapon actually does travel with your arms, because you can't see how long your arms are, can you?
What are you doing here? Fuck you!
I think the mistake you might be making was swinging too close and not swinging further back. Like, how far are you attacking it?
I think the pipe's like God's here.
Wow, the length of that pipe is amazing. Meet me at the radio tower tomorrow, and I'll tell you what I know. Just be warned, I can promise that it will be strengthening your faith or resolve. Burn the note after you find it, Jack. Wait, Isaac. Before you get the wrong idea, yes, I know how important this all is. I just don't think it's hard to read this. It's very small. I'm looking at the screen. I just think some of what we're doing here doesn't make sense, and I don't know what else to talk about. Like, why do we all have to wear these same outfits, surgical gloves and a burlap hood, and really uncomfortable when you're hacking off limbs and working up a sweat? And why do we have to live and sleep here in all this filth? Surely the Watcher wouldn't notice if a few of us went home every night. Like, I get it's all outlined in text, but this isn't the 70s anymore. I just feel like we could all agree on making some changes, right, Gary? I find that text hard to read from back here. It's very small. If nobody knows, we're playing on window mode, so it's like the screen's shrunken a bit as well, so it's like can't really read it very well.
Right, this game's got like it's got a weird system where volumes teams to be the same before because like more.
Yeah, I love this aspect of the game. Is do you hoard them to get more power, or do you use them for save points? I love that because it kind of gives options for like kind of running the game quicker, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're powering yourself up by like kind of saving them.
Right, so do we risk going on?
Are you banking them? It's up to you.
Right, maybe we go for it.
Josh is hopefully he didn't fall into that trap again.
Right, we're gonna stick with this point because it seems it's got amazing range. So. Who are you?
Oh, the kick's good for kind of knocking them back. I can't help it, but the walking animations are so goofy in this game. They look like shit. Do you know what? The kick is a really good kind of, what do you call it, like a breaker. It's like you could attack, kick, then swing again. It's staggers for a follow-up attack. It's quite nice. Because in Condemned, it's like you didn't really use a kick that much, but this game.
No, but the thing is, the taser was completely peak.
Oh, the taser in Condemned is insane, especially the upgraded taser. It's very good. You use it in the end with like every encounter. It's so powerful. It kind of went out one-hit kill enemies as well. That's how good it is. Is he even gonna attack you? He's stuck into the wall. Try and... Yeah, sorry. Oh, he's got a hammer, Josh. It's got to be a good weapon. Ragdoll physics fits these types of games so well because you want to kind of make it as realistic as possible, right?
Yeah.
It's going for like grit and realism. It's like by having these like realistic environments in that, yeah, it seems to work really well. Sound effects are pretty good in this game as well. They do sound like really quite realistic.
So what do you get like health back?
I don't know what the... I'm not sure what it is for, to be honest. But when I saw someone was playing it, or it got mentioned and it was doing the rounds, I thought, well, we love playing horror games, we love Condemned. Maybe people want to see this one being played, but I'm not sure. I might be behind some boards back there. The music's quite good as well, actually. Josh is banking him, he knows he's good. He's gonna start.
I think after you get health back, but you actually take pictures of gore, so...
Right. Oh, fucking hell. That makes us a bit of a psycho then. Getting restored on gore. Josh, you got such a... Your combo's amazing.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Foot.
It's a little bit stupid, I think.
The kick is... Yeah, at least they made it useful. In Condemned 1, it wasn't that good. But this... I hear scary noises. Fuck. What's going on back there? No. I do like the little feet of the teeth coming out of the face. It's fucking... It's brutal, but cool. That is proper violent, isn't it? Even Condemned didn't do that, if I remember correctly. Oh, brutal murder, excellent.
Right, so this is like that's how you kill in this game.
What is that?
Like your weapon.
Do you remember the paper cutter in Condemned? Like when you went to the school, the paper cutter was such a badass weapon.
And you get one.
I think there was more. Was it only one of them? I thought it was more than that. Maybe I'm wrong. But the damage and like length on that weapon was so good. The combat does look very, very satisfying. I can't lie.
It's sizable.
Yeah. If these people weren't as detestable as they are, people might say this is a bit too graphic or brutal for a game. But because they're like detestable people, like making snuff movies, possibly, they're like the pits of society, aren't they? You don't mind taking out like these extremely violent acts on them. Yeah. Travis, my name is Will Esmond, and I just wanted to introduce myself. Barry recruited me last week, and I've always been a huge fan of yours. Your work as Port City Manhood Masher helped me through this difficult time in my life and was hugely influential in my journey. I'm very excited to be working together. Can we not make that fucking text bigger? It's hard to read. Oh, don't worry about it. Fuck it. I don't want to ruin the game. Thanks very much for your role, for your note, Will, which I have returned here, but I require to inform you that we are not permitted to reveal surnames, and repeated failure to be able to be rules will result in disciplinary barring on my... What's that? Larynx and probation? I don't even know what that is. Hey, finally here, internet was being weird. Ah, it's okay. Insert tape. What can we buy with this? How many tapes do we have? 4. I really what's the... Right, that's shit. What is this for? Can you jump in it? Oh, throw him in there. Destroy him? Oh, they put the pit there. I see. So yeah, Oddie. Oh, picture. Brutal murder, excellent. Find a snuff film. Okay. I think that was just for. I think that was just literally for one snuff film.
Yeah, so we made that for
Hmm. I do like the music. It's good. How far do you kick these guys? These guys ain't got no chance with this combo.
yeah, it's just there's like it's too fast with recovery.
I think as well, when I'm noticing when you're throwing the kick out there, it's kind of breaking their AI a little bit. They become pretty worthless. They kind of get locked into place and don't react. Oh, what the fuck's that? Hammer. Tape. I just really do like that aspect of like hoarding like certain things that you can spend on save points, or hoard them to get your character more powerful, or unlock weapons. That is such a cool mechanic. It's a risk reward mechanic, a gamble mechanic. I like that in games. I tell you what, you gotta be tough to take a wrench to the face a couple of times, though, aren't you? Really? Cool. Double hit. What? That's a lovely finish. Pliers. I can't see pliers being any good unless you're literally pulling teeth. I don't know how good that would be in a combat situation. Woman in here hasn't eaten for 3 days, so someone needs to get to her as soon as possible. Prescription: split the eyes, peel the scalp. Travis. So again, it's given us a good reason to kind of brutally murder these people, to kind of get them a bit of a revenge. What is that? Look at this poor woman. I can see a rib cage there and some camera. Did we talk about the movie 8mm last time we played this or not? Because if we haven't, I want to quickly talk about it. There's a really good underrated... What's this? It feels like weapons have way more range than they should. Looks like you're wielding a 6-foot wrench. I just said this, Oddie. I said to Josh that it's quite deceiving how far these swings are. You can swing them a mile away.
Like this guy's foot, it's like, you know, it's
And this, he's got a dead man's foot. Look at it, it's grey. There's no blood in that foot.
It's like absolutely huge through the ring.
He's got proper Bruce Lee kicks here. He's like staggering everything. Oh, by the way, I think we need to address something on stream. So, because Josh was really, really awful last stream, we did get some comments post stream, Josh, and I thought it'd be you know, I thought it was a good idea to read them out to you, just to inspire you to play actually better in this game, because you were, to be fair, quite bad last night. Well, the other night. So I'm gonna read some of these comments out. So I just want your reaction to them, right, afterwards. So this is after stream. Someone said, well, their name is Kimchi5Y. You play games like a fucking retard that's never picked up a controller before. Right. No comment, Josh? Josh doesn't have a comment for this one. Right, this one's by Rainbow Unicorn for Life, and this is directed at both. This channel is ass.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Jason215. You say you're some of the best gamers in Europe. The worst, more like. Okay. This is a guy called Before Contra Style. He said, Josh, when you pick up a controller, do you stare at it like it's some sort of alien artifact? Josh said no. Alright. We've got two more. Princess Butt Peach. I think Josh should stop streaming on Twitch and go to OnlyFans, because getting fucked is what he's good at. Alright, we've got one more. This is from DSP Gaming. And I don't know who this is directed at, me or you. I'm gonna barf over your tits. So that's some of the comments that we got. Alright, well, there we go. We love it. Ollie said there was a tape on that bed. Whoa, someone's been nailed to the door. The turkey door. Oh my god, the sledgehammer in Condemn was amazing. It was slower than a turtle taking a shit, but it was very, very good. The two in here are unclaimed, first come, first serve prescription. Bare the marrow, wide the skull. Prescription 2, lift the skin, plunder the mouth. Travis is one sick puppy. To be honest, if someone hit you that hard in the back of the head with a sledgehammer, would you even have time to make a grunt? I think you'd just be out cold. Oh, the turkey door first or this door first? Oh, sneaky little bastard. Have you not put a save down yet? Okay. Ollie said this door. Yeah, it's good. I saw it on YouTube. I was just like on it, and I saw just videos of like this game called like Butcher's Creek or whatever it's called. And I was like, what's this? And I clicked on it, and as soon as I watched it, I thought, wow, this is a mix between Condemned and Manhunt. Obviously, you got the snuff part of Manhunt, like the story, and the gameplay of Condemned. Two games that we played on the channel, and like two games, a series that we really liked. But wow, this is perfect. So I thought, wow, I've got to show this one off. And it's quite new as well, so not many people's played it, so it'd be quite nice to kind of, maybe once in our lives, actually getting some content out there quite early. Not that we're always desperately clambering to like kind of be the first to post stuff, because we're not. Oh, hello, Don't Shoot, how are you today? Don't Shoot, you like Manhunt, don't you? So this one might be up your alley, actually. I don't know if you saw the last time we played this. Did he just call you pig fucker? Or hey fucker? Oh, he's got the camo. Doing okay. How's the game going so far? It's going a lot better today. Last time Josh played this, it's like he's never played a game before, but today he's bucked up his ideas. He took the valid criticism, and he's doing a lot better. But I quite like it. It's we're fans of Condemned, so it's nice just seeing someone actually kind of make another game like this. First time seeing this game, any good? Well, Josh, what's your thoughts on this game so far?
It's actually really fun. The combat's great.
Josh said really fun, the combat's great. Good atmosphere, good sound design. My only criticism with this game at the moment, well, there's two. Animations look like dog shit. They look stiffer. They look stiff as a plank, and it just looks very, very unnatural. With a game that looks as natural and as grimy as this one, you kind of need realism, and it looks like they're being controlled by some sort of like puppet. They're being puppeteered or some shit. It looks awful. But aside from the really bad animations of the enemies, I don't like when every game these days, like the low budget, cheap ones, the horror ones, every bit of story is determined through these pages of script, like reading. I can't read for shit on stream anyway, I know that, but it's just like every game is developing the story for this method because it's easy and lazy. There isn't any good cutscenes, if you know what I mean. And Elijah watches all these kind of horror channels that play all these horror games, and every single one of them deliver their story through these notes scattered through the levels. It just feels so fucking lazy, and this game's doing the same. Elijah says she loves reading like when they read the lazy stuff. I'm like, I just think it's lazy after a while. Every bit of rule building simply through a piece of paper. Yeah, they are cheap on the voice acting and cutscenes, and yeah, exactly. That's exactly what, yeah. True. What is this? What is all this green shit? What is that? But I just like these types of games anyway, because, you know, after Condemned, we've been starved for a game like this, and it's just nice seeing them. But again, one thing I would say this though, it's quite deceptive how far your range is in this game. It looks like you're swinging from miles away.
Oh, shit!
You can actually interrupt your combat previously.
Yeah. I don't know if they can show like an arc of your attack when you're swinging, show you like what kind of range is through like a very slightly visible arc or something. Because by watching Josh play, I'm like, why is the weapon going that far? It don't look like it can. Yeah. And even when you're kicking them and they're stuck in on the spot, their walking animation's still playing. They're like locked on spot. The animations really need a lot of work. Be right back, no problem. Alright, I need to get close to the screen because the text is so fucking small. Stop giving the key to Mitch, you idiots. If Mitch gets the key, if you don't keep an eye on him, he steals my meat and he pulls off their bones and makes videos about the jolly floppy man. They aren't even good videos. And he's not even supposed to come here. He's supposed to stay in the fairy castle with all the other weirdos. I don't care what he tells you. Don't give him a fucking key. If you need it for a good reason, not giving it to Mitch. It's hidden behind the barrel right after the turkey door. Also, Mitch's work is unfilmed, apparently. I'm running a torture dungeon for fun. Be better, Barry. Don't shoot. Oh, you're gonna love this story. I did eventually watch it. Yeah, I could give like a little mini review of it. But first thing I need to mention, oh god, what was the name of the film? The Damned. So I sold the 7 Seas to find this movie, The Damned, from 2024. Set in older times. I download it and watch it. I'm watching it with Elijah at night, and I couldn't remember exactly how you described it, but I'm like, okay, it's older. It's set in the Civil War in America, so I'm watching it going, right, when does this film pick up? And I literally got to about last 30%. I was thinking, this cannot be the same film that Don't Shoot tell me about. So I looked at it, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm actually downloading and watching the absolutely wrong film here. And the film that I did watch is possibly the most pointless, boring film in existence. It's just about a military post in Civil War times, and nothing happens. It's awful. So yeah, I lost that whole night just watching that shit. And then I'll read this and I'll get into the other one. Important announcement. In light of recent events, there will be an official inquisition happening this week to determine the purity and resolve of all workers. No new meat will be acquired during this time, as we separate the wheat from the chaff and determine who will remain in their current position and who will be reassigned as meat. So they're actually going to use other workers as meat?
Yeah, apparently.
That's funny. I encourage you all to bolster your spirit's integrity by rereading the sacred texts which have been copied into notebooks and distributed to the various facilities. Travis. And yeah, so I watched a film called The Damned, which is nothing to do with the one that you told me about. Laugh loud, oh dear. One second, move that text box. That text box is in the way. Hang on. Because I don't have 2 screens, I'm using an invisible text box while playing, and it overlaps with some other shit, so it's hard to read. Oh, I'm not going to read that. Just leave that on the screen for people to read. Laugh loud. Oh dear, you've got the wrong movie. Yeah, that's called The Damned. It's set in a fishing village. Yeah, I did watch it though. I did find I did find your film. And yeah, do you know what? I actually did enjoy it. It's got very good atmosphere. Yeah, it's set in a fishing town, and it's one of those claustrophobic but slightly cozy films at the same time, where everything's it's a one location kind of movie where you see a boat just sink off their coast, and the leader of this group of people, she needs to make the decision. Is she going to take a chance and rescue these people even though they're limited supplies themselves? Is she going to rescue them, or is she going to sit back and watch and do nothing about it? You know, it's one of those decisions. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer, so she's got to make that ultimate decision. I'm not going to spoil the plot for everybody, but yeah, I like the atmosphere. I like the build up. It's based on it has what was it? Some sort of mythology behind it. I think it's something to do with the Wendigo, if I remember correctly. This has been a while now since I watched it, but yeah, I did like it. I liked it until the last 15 minutes when I found the ending a little predictable. I kind of guessed what was going on and what was going to happen, but you don't get as much explanation through that ending. Where I was like, I think the ending could have been fleshed out a little bit more, as you would know when you see it. Well, I can't talk about too much about the ending because you know it does rely on the ending to kind of deliver its twist. But I absolutely do recommend it. It was good. So, Oddie, if you're watching, you might want to watch a film called The Damned. It's set in a fishing village. This little cult of people basically need to make a decision: are they going to rescue a bunch of people off the coast and risk losing all their rations and all dying, or are they going to not do anything? But it's got good atmosphere. It's very well shot. There's some pretty good horror set pieces. There's one or two scenes that reminded me of A Tale of Two Sisters. If you've seen that film, you might remember some of those scenes.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah, and it's got the urban legend of the Wendigo, I believe, is what it was based on. But yeah, I did enjoy it. It was alright. It was alright, but I did wish the ending gave more. I want a lot more out of the ending. I do really like these one location films though. They're always quite good, aren't they, for a setting? What did you think of it, Don't Shoot? Did you like it? Well, I'm guessing you liked it because you recommended it to me. What was your thoughts? What? Josh, he's locked onto your body. Oh, can you pick up squirts and throw him around? Oh, go on. That could be a good laugh. You just launch him. It's like his body. That... Josh, how strong are you? Josh is like Brock Lesnar here. He's ragdolling that motherfucker. Can you use them as weapons? Can you grab their body and just launch it at one of the other guys?
I don't think it's like that. It's good.
Sorry, I didn't read that message there. Most horror movies fall apart when they reveal what's actually happening, I find. Yeah, and I think that's one thing that this film did. The thing is, if you want to be brought into this ending, you've got to kind of explain some of the actions that happen throughout the course of the film, but it leaves it kind of a little bit open. Like, you think, well, if that's the case, if that was what was really going on, how did... I'm not going to read this at the moment. How did this get to that? You know what I mean? What drew this person to this conclusion? You know, I'm trying to skimp over it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone that might want to watch it. But just for the how well shot it is and the atmosphere and some of the scenes and the one location, it is a nice looking film. But yeah, it was alright. I did quite enjoy it. I just wish the ending was handled a bit better. But it wasn't just me, because I went on IMDb afterwards. I was curious, and I pretty much echoed what a lot of people said about like the ending needed a little bit more. It needed to deliver a little bit more of what it was intended to try and do. But it was decent for a straight-to-video film. Good cinematography, setting was good, and claustrophobic. Yeah, I think people that like the film, the things like the films like The Thing and Paranoia. Maybe sense of guilt as well, that kind of stuff. A bit of a psychological risk going on as well, psychological horror, obviously. God, that attack's amazing. Yeah, I think they'll get something out of it. But it's not an Oscar winner. I saw some people saying it's like the best film of all time. Like, it's like you hear that shit all the time. Like it's not that. But it's a decent film. If it's on TV and you haven't seen it before, it's definitely worth just one watch at least. Just put it on. But I thought the best part was just the beginning with the boat in the background. Then you're like, oh shit, what's her decision? You know, just the way it was shot. I just like that. I don't want to go into too many other scenes, but yeah. Definitely worth watching at least once. I agree, definitely. But don't shoot. Have you seen the other Condemned one about the Civil War? About those soldiers on the outpost, and some of them need to go on like an espionage mission that never gets fully established. And then you're watching it, it feels like it's like they wrote half a film and stretched a 45-minute part to like 90 minutes, and you get to the end and you go, what the fuck was this about, really? There's unresolved stuff, there's unfinished storylines. I'm like, what is this? It's slightly pretentious as well with these kind of long, boring shots. There's a shot where the fucking camera's just watching a horse that's tied up to like this washing line, and it's stuck there for like 3 minutes, and he's struggling to get out. I'm like, what's the point of this? Or there's a long shot on a tent, and you're watching a tent blowing in the wind for like 4 minutes. You're like, it's like a Beat Takeshi fucking movie. You're like, is this got a point? Is this like artistic? You know, I don't know. What is that in this? What's that, Josh? What? Look at that sign. I have not, and I feel I should now, as some kind of apology. No, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. But then again, when you're surfing the 7 seas, let's be fair, sometimes you can bump into certain things that you're not looking for. That was either the squeakiest door ever, or that was a human being. Is that a door, or is that a person? Sounds like a door. Oh, don't shoot, you like this story. So, this was funny, and again, this is legit. I was looking for a film called, I think it was called Greta. I was watching it with Oddie. Welcome to the Magic Fairy Castle. This is where you skin the mean ones. Please be gentle when you enter. Be friendly, little bean. Right. We're actually in fairy. I like this. It's very wonderful. It's just a fucking cabin in the woods. The Magic Fairy Castle. Right, I'll carry on telling the story, Josh, while you play, alright? So I'm looking for this film called Greta. Just leave that on so people can read it for more than a couple of seconds. They could pause it if they want to read this. It's a fairy poem. So I'm looking for this film called Greta. The premise is, without spoiling too much, just in case anyone wants to watch it, this woman finds a handbag on a train, and she opens it up and she finds the address of who the handbag belongs to. So she thinks, well, it's local. I'll call her and I'll send it. I'll be a good Samaritan. I'll send it to her and give it to her. Turns out it's a horror film, and that was the film I was looking for. So I downloaded the film called Greta, and it turned out to be like some sort of. It was a Spanish-speaking film, I believe, or some European country. And it opens with a fat old nurse giving another male patient a hand job under the covers at night. I was like, what? This is not the film I was looking for. And then it turned it's this really weird gay fantasy love story kind of thing. It was not what I was expecting. But what was actually funny, the film wasn't actually that bad. Greta, the one about the gay nurse that was looking after a criminal, was better than the actual horror movie I was looking for in the first place. And especially, did his head just come off? Josh just took this guy's head off with a hatchet. Fucking hell. Ollie, do you remember that film called Greta? I have not, but Phil, I should. Okay. Ollie, that wasn't bad, was it? That film called Greta. What's the best way to explain that premise, that story? Because you remember it, don't you? But it wasn't bad actually. It was quite good. There's full-on hardcore nudity though in it. There's a guy with a dead horse's head, a horse's skull on his head. How does he get through that door? Well, it is like Wonderland. Josh's head came straight off. I would say this though, I don't think Condemned had decapitations, did it? So this game is a bit more hardcore than Condemned. Yeah, the one we watched by mistake. Yeah, remember, we're looking for that fucking horror movie called Greta, just a generic Hollywood produced piece of shit. And we end up watching some sort of European thriller, I don't know what, drama about a gay nurse that was like quitting his job and he was looking after a criminal he was hiding in his like apartment, but he had an infatuation with him. Yeah, it was kind of just about that relationship. Yeah. But it was alright. It's funny. Sometimes when you go down that rabbit hole, you don't know what you're going to find. Sometimes it turns out alright. In that case, it was worth it. But the Dan with the Civil War one was pointless. The film literally ends with the two soldiers. They're going somewhere. They're going to some sort of outpost or somewhere to get an vantage point. They watch a bunch of other civil soldiers that they're battling with go across the screen. They wait and they run into the middle of the open forest and they just put their faces up and loads of snow's hitting their face. And it just ends on a pretentious shot like that. And there's nothing explained. And it just ends dead. Reminder to self. Put the fireplace part back where you used it. If I lose it, I can't get to the... Alright. Mitch, if you're quitting. Okay. Again, I don't feel like reading like hundreds of pages to like fill a bit of backstory. Some of it is funny though. I'm not saying if you've got more time, sure. Do you think this looks like Fairyland, Josh, to you? I like it though, really. Just it's absurd, isn't it? It's like a couple of fairy lights, a couple of Christmas trees, and yeah, this is Wonderland, Fairy Wonderland. What's that like sign up there written in pink? We love you. It does. There's something... Oh, can we go into there? Maybe... Do we have to put something back in the fireplace? Can you crouch? Pick anything up? Something is missing. I guess we need to slot something in there. Is it? Okay. Oh, it's like a contraption. We need to find it somewhere. Josh, you have 14 tapes. But there's nothing to spend it on, is there?
Well, I just think the number right door, but yeah, they're like, because it's 2 tapes.
Yeah. There's another, oh, rip it off that one. Ah, nice. I like it. Simple puzzle. Good puzzle. This game does capture the griminess quite well, though, doesn't it? And I would say having like decapitations is actually pretty cool. Something Condemned into. I don't know if it's just a head or like you cut off arms. I don't know, but you know, in a way, though, if you're hatcheting someone to death, I guess that is something that could happen.
Where the fuck did you come from? Asshole!
I tell you what, there's no recovery on that kick. You can just spam the shit out of that and break it.
Fuck!
Oh, the music's great. Listen to that. Oh, Josh jumped out of skin. I was next to him. Yeah, Derek. Look at that. So brutal. The music is absolutely badass. I can't lie. I like it. You see this foot to break the one. Just thinks it's like that scene from Bloodsport when a guy jumped through like a bit of 2x4 at the start of the film, like German. Josh, how badass is this soundtrack right now? Well, I'll go back in that room back there. I think there's a...
Who the fuck are you?
Can you grab that bin and launch it at him just for a laugh? See what happens. I'm curious if you could mix up like Finn. Oh.
Who let you in?
Oh.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit. Oh, fuck!
Even like a Stanley knife's got massive range. Yeah. Is this all melee combat or is there guns? That's a good question. Josh, have we come across a gun yet? We haven't come across a gun yet, no. I don't think Stanley and I should have the property of knocking teeth out, because it don't seem the kind of weapon that would knock a tooth out. Gosh, I said tooth then, like instead of tooth. I sound so Bristolian right now. Fucking hell. I still think now some of the greatest music I've ever heard in the game. What is that pit for? Is that where they're throwing the bodies? Oh, I'm loving this game. I can't help it. It's so cool. They throw something down there, so far it drops. Not that far. Still don't fancy going down there though, Josh. Now, James Sunderland on the other hand, he'd be straight down there. What was that way? So there's nothing on the end of there?
Who the fuck are you?
It's the Buffalo Pit from the SS Lamp What with prey issues. Oh, Josh, Bruce, kick someone into those blades. Go on. Come on, use your feet. Go on, I'm on my own. Oh, wow. His leg came off. Alright, that's fucking cool. This game's awesome, actually. Come on. One more. This game is wild. That guy, Big Buffalo Bill, what's his name in real life? He's got such a unique voice, hasn't he? Put solution back in the basket. I really like the environmental damage here, because in Condemned 2 it's kind of a little contrived where you have to kind of get a certain percent of this position. This is just like active, you just throw them in there, you know what I mean? It's great. Ted Levine, he's in Heat as well. Yeah, you see him pop up in a bunch of films.
Who the fuck are you?
What was that really shit film, Josh, where he's in a sawmill? No, The Mangler. Do you remember that film with Ted Levine? But that was shit, wasn't it? Was that a Stephen King short story, The Mangler? Wasn't it about a killer piece of machinery? It was about a yeah, Stephen King wrote a story about a killer laundry press, and that Ted Levine was in it as the main hero. But who's Freddy Krueger? What's his name again? My brain's not working. Robert Englund's in it. Yeah, he's got like a fake leg. Oh, Josh, kick him down the pit. Oh, fuck. You got no health. Oh, I wanted you to kick him down the pit, though. That's a problem. Beggars can't be choosers, though, Josh. You've got to survive here. Yeah, Josh is going to try to make this stream happy by kicking this guy down a pit. Just block. Oh, yeah, stagger. Oh, he's going back to his, Oh, when did last time you saved it? Okay. I just wanted to see the pit in action. Oh, fuck. I didn't realise how far away it was. Yeah. Oh well. Thing is, you can speedrun this now. You can just run straight down there.
You asshole!
Yeah, restart. I thought you saved it, and I didn't realise. I wouldn't have said that if I didn't realise you saved. I said, "Oh fuck it, let's kill him."
Hey, who are you?
That's obviously why the pit was there, so you can like throw people down there. These animations really work though, honestly. It's the one thing that's just putting me off. It's like, god damn, they look so... And their reaction time just looks so robotic. If they could have patched that up, this game would have been fucking an absolute corker. Because with Condemned, they kind of run around, they giggle, they're pulling light cores, they're destroying light sources. It comes across organic and natural, which is perfect for the tone. But this one, it's like a little robot walking around. And you feel like it's got like this brain's computing his actions.
That's the thing that was
But it is, yeah, it's an indie game. I can't slag it off as an indie game. It is what it is, isn't it? But that's just me wishful thinking. That's me, like, in a perfect world.
what year did this game come out?
This game just come out. It's really new. I think it's literally a couple of weeks old. I'm sure it's going to catch some buzz soon, though, where it's going to explode more. It exploded a little bit, because that's how I saw it. It was just posted around. But then again, we play controversial games like Manhunt, Condemned, you know. We've been playing a lot of the Silent Hills lately, and, you know, all their games have got really dark themes, haven't they? So, maybe that's why I got recommended this type of game. So, like, yeah, you like more adult-rated games. Not like Mario or nothing like that. Then again, I feel like tanking my channel even further than it's already tanked, so this is not going to make no difference. I'll tell you what, that axe is savage. When you see their head literally come off their shoulders, that's pretty savage, isn't it? Well, at least you could go straight down, because you know where the fireplace is. I know this is not the longest game in the world. You might be able to finish it by tonight. I think it's 2 hours or so. So it's not going to outstay its welcome. It's short and sweet. Did you want to pick that note up? Because it's like...
No, that's a big hill.
Oh, okay. Cool, get out.
Where the fuck did you come from?
What determines you knocking your head off? Is it like a critical strike? Is it a random attack? Is it... You get them off guard. Eventually, I'll throw some long-range kicks out there as well, just get the stagger. It seems to work really well. Look at that. It is great. May as well pay Thrill Kill next to tank it forever. Do you know what, mate? I'm ready there. I played Thrill Kill a couple of weeks ago. That's on the channel. It's already been done. Channel's fucked. I was looking at my algorithms and stuff, and there's one. I'm not saying that I was ever doing great, because I have not done great. We're shit, in fact. But it was doing all right for my standards. And as soon as I started playing these games, I think it was Manhunt 1 and 2. It literally deadlined the whole channel. It's gone. Yeah, Thrill Kill's been done. That was a couple of weeks ago. And my screenshot, right? You'll love this, Josh. You know, like. I think the success of your video really relies on just what your thumbnail is. It's that simple, you know, having a catchy thumbnail. It don't matter how good your quality of your content is. And it's Belladonna's character. She's literally... Cool, he's winding that attack up there. Belladonna's doing the splits on a girl's face, and there's blood coming out of her, well, I'm not going to talk about that much. You know, shooting out of it. That's like some sort of attack. So yeah, she's just literally squatting on someone's face. That was my thumbnail for Thrill Kill. Yeah, well, this ain't gonna get the views. Nothing's gonna do it. But yeah, Thrill Kill's been done. We wanted to play Wu-Tang Taste of Pain as well, because Wu-Tang used the same engine as Thrill Kill, and it just doesn't work. I can't get that game running. And I wanted to play Wu-Tang because I like the old Shaw Brothers films, the Golden Harvest films, the old Kung Fu movies from like the 70s. I like all that stuff, but could not get it working. Alright, you got a save down, Josh? Right. I don't think there's any point hoarding these tapes. We have like an abundance of tapes. We have 12. Where can we cash these out to? How can we get stronger in this game? I think they should just give you powers, like you make you stronger or something, like give you like access to bigger weapons. Right, come on, Josh. The pit of death.
Fuck you!
Come on, you bastard, get down here.
Fuck you!
Alright, guys, we will make it work.
Fuck you!
Let's have a look at walk around him and see what he's standing on. Get him down there, Josh, and look down. Let's see. Yes, that was a lovely finish, and off they go. How deep is that pit? Their bodies didn't even make a splash. Oh, this bit's great. I love this bit.
Asshole!
It got reworked as Wu-Tang. It did indeed, yeah. That's exactly what happened. I remember a comment, like, someone was talking about, like, really, really obscure games that nobody knows about, and someone talked about, like, made a video on it or something, or an article about Thrill Kill. Yeah, this is a really obscure game no one knows about. I'm thinking everyone in their nan knew about Thrill Kill on PS1. It was infamous. Thrill Kill was probably played more times than legit titles, because everybody had it. You should have blood square out of his face for no reason. Oh, fuck. I would say the same if I was right falling down the pit, though. But Wu-Tang was actually a better game than Thrill Kill, though. Even though Thrill Kill had the great kind of premise with, like, these evil spirits going to hell, you know what I mean, and fighting for freedom. And all that quirky stuff. Wu-Tang was more about, like, the Shaw Brothers martial art movies, wasn't like the traditional kung fu films. But it had, like, better combos, more characters, more death animations, a world map, more unlockables. Thrill Kill kind of Wu-Tang took it to another level, but it didn't have the gimmick of all, like, the hellish characters and, like, the oddball characters, like the insane people. So it didn't have that on its side. That's why I think Wu-Tang didn't do as well. But I always liked Wu-Tang. The fatalities in that game were fucking really, really good, and really gory, just as gory as Thrill Kill, actually. Maybe when Duck Station gets some more updates, we'll try to play it. Look at their paving as well. They're just the directions they're moving in. It's so, like, they're not facing you at all times. You know what I mean? What the fuck was that? Something blew up there. Is there? Oh wait, is it like little canisters in the environment? Never played it, but yeah, Thrill Kill was infamous. Everyone and their mum, everyone did. True, everybody. But I love how this, like, channel was like, oh, really obscure game no one knows about, Thrill Kill. It's like, it's not obscure. Never. Who didn't know about Thrill Kill on PS1? It got around everywhere. It was going to be, like, published as well. It wasn't very. I think it was like 90% complete.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Who are you? Who are you? Fuck you!
I'll tell you what, though, Thrill Kill will be fine by today's standards, though. This came out 10-15 years too early, didn't it? But then again, you look at Thrill Kill, yeah, some of the death animations are quite gnarly, and some of the characters are a bit outrageous. But I think what actually done it was, I believe it was Belladonna's character. I remember Ollie telling me this, and it might be true. I think what done it was, her character kind of has, like, she moans before the fight starts, as her in her kind of posture, her kind of idle posture. And obviously, I guess it's meant to be some sort of orgasm she's having. Like, she's getting off on, like, kind of killing people, right? I think that's what actually made it banned, not necessarily the violence. Because, and that makes sense, because it's all sexual stuff, isn't it? What seems to get, like, all notoriety, and that's what gets people in hot water, especially in America. I mean, see people get killed, like, with a shotgun, but can't see a pair of tits, kind of thing. Oh, is that a double? What's this shit down there? It's a bar of soap down here. What's this? What is this? Can you pick it up? What is it for? Can we take a picture of it? Why is it glinting? Is it a weapon? I can't actually tell. What is it? Does anyone know why there's a bar? I guess it's a bar of soap. I don't know. Cool, a double-headed axe. Cool. Again, all this flavor text is well and good. We have more time to play it, but we're gonna. After we do this, I do want to try to jump into some downpour. I want to make a start on Silent Hill Downgrade, as Josh calls it. I didn't mind Downpour as much as Josh, but maybe my opinion will change now. I know it never had. I know the combat system was a piece of shit and the game was buggy. 100% true, but I remember it not being as bad as some of them. Some keys there. What's that? Oh, whoa! Can someone tell me what we just witnessed there? That guy's head came off, and I don't know how. What was that? I don't know where they come from, but it looks pretty cool. so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Story run.
One of them got blew up by the explosion, and something flew across the screen and took his head off, I think.
This room was locked.
This room was locked. There's already a dead guy in here.
This guy's just like,
God.
just died of something.
Got some reach on those hits. Yeah, he really does. Josh is secretly playing as Del Sim. He's got the world's longest arms. This game is ultra violent though, isn't it? Let's be fair. It's pretty cool.
But again, it's like that combat's really just,
Mm.
you know, it's got a nice way you can feel to it.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff does add weight to the combat system, which is good.
So we've got a fuse.
We've got a fuse. And finally bring forth the bad metal springs. We shall cast a twisted balloon man upon it. The twisty balloon man.
You know what? The thing is, we've got
Maybe we should have read this flavor text. Maybe it's not just flavor text. There's actually like some reason behind it. Delsim, otherwise known as cheat mode, just sit back and spam his big arms, yeah. And when they get close, it teleports to the other side of the screen just when you close that distance. How broken is Delsim, Josh? And like, because Josh is a massive, people might not know this, Josh is a massive Street Fighter fan. He plays it at a pretty high level as well. How broken is Delsim? What was his tier list, Josh?
he's near top.
Near top.
He's not top.
He's not top. That's like Akuma and
Akuma's flat broken. Like,
Akuma is broken, yeah.
but I did,
That's why he's like soft banned, isn't he, from tournaments?
no, so he's hard back.
He's hard banned from tournaments. Fucking hell.
The most broken is Vega. He's just
Fit Vega. Is that because he could climb? Did the gamers ever find out how to climb up the cage, or was that just
that's
AI exclusive? Yeah. Right, that door's locked. Might get my phone out and watch a FAQ. There's the same. Is it like the same attack patterns for Vega? Like, I think it's those aerosol cans that cause explosions. That's what I think.
It's the same thing. It's just one knockback.
My Street Fighter days ended with it. It never kept up with it. Oh man, mine died back on like probably Mega Drive. I did dabble a little bit with Josh later, but it was mostly Mega Drive, Genesis, whatever. Street Fighter 2, or is it Street Fighter 2 Turbo? The one with Fei Long and Super Turbo, one of them. But Josh was gone on and that's played quite a lot of Street Fighters. Do you play 5, Josh, now, or did you never really get into 5? You played 4 quite a bit, didn't you? And HD Remix. Is anyone liking 6 at the moment?
I think it's not in number well.
Oh, is it?
It's cool. I've just never
Alright, I need my phone, I think. Or Josh, you run. I'm gonna look for my phone to get a guide because we don't know where we're going. You carry on. Right. I think the best thing to do is just, instead of actually opening like FAQs these days, it's best just watch a speed run because you know unless they're breaking the game like going through levels like walls, it seems to be a fast way to do it. Don't shoot. Who was your main in Street Fighter? Did you have a favorite character? Yeah, pick a fuse. Yeah, he picks it up as well.
You think it's a replacement?
Ryu, I guess, but never really played it seriously. Remember the 90s animated movie? Oh my, one of the best. Everyone talks about what is the best video game turned into a film. I always say Street Fighter 2. I fucking love that film. The fight scenes in that film are great. Like when, you know, particularly like the fights with Fei Long versus Ryu, Chun-Li and Vega, great. And obviously one of the best, Bison, Ken and Ryu at the end. I love that film. Right, we're definitely lost. We're trying to figure out how to open that door, but I'm watching a run. But this section is about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, and watching all of it, it's going to take a bit of time trying to figure out why it's not. Oh, you got it. Josh got it.
Where do you come from?
Oh, good eye, Josh. Oh,
Oh, you little shit!
well, that's good vision. Fucking hell. Oh my god, what a way to take him out as well. That helmet didn't help him very much.
I didn't buy this, I bought this on power weapons, so...
Ah. Another hole. I like how their death animation actually plays when they're actually on the brink instead of just falling down then playing the death. What's that? A hammer? Oh.
Little signs.
Where the fuck did you come from?
That sounded like a woman.
Oh shit!
Oh, when did you save it? Do you remember? Okay.
At least whenever you go down. You can't spell the exhibition.
No. Then again, with how many tapes you get in this game, I don't think it really matters. Damn, that axe is really, really powerful. Is there a jump button in this game?
Who are you?
Do you want to do one more level after this, or do you feel like trying a bit of a Silent Hill downgrade? It's entirely up to you. What does the stream want? Do you want more of this, the next level, or do you want to see Downpour? Oh, get out. I'm going to keep a note on screen for like 3 or 4 seconds so people can read it if they want to. Well, that'd be enough. You can always pause the stream, can't they, if they want to... all you want is a bit of Silent Hill downgrade. Ollie, did you ever play downgrade? Remember to feed the blessed steeds each week. Is that like what these are? Because they're like horses. Oh, I don't, okay. But they were about. I was gonna read it, but darn. I'm easy. Don't mind what you get. Nope, never did. All right. Well, I by default, Ollie, we're gonna play downgrade, but we will. I do like this game. This game's cool. Thing is, there's only about half hour left of content, but the thing is, I'd rather save this for like Saturday. That'd be a nice way to kind of start it. Is that another circus saw on the right? Oh no, it's something. Is this the same rooms but duplicated, or is this like? So they've got rid of the bodies and they don't hold that many. Cool. So is he dueling hammers or like? What's he got in his hand? I can't tell. Is that just some gloves? Oh shit! Box cutter. I don't know why, but when I think about the box cutter, that Jake the Snake story comes to mind. Remember when Jake the Snake was on the Joe Rogan show, and he said this little old lady he obviously was a heel at the time. He was a bad guy for WWF as he was, and he said this little old lady kind of like cut him with a box cutter. So he said he knocked that bitch down and you know, kicked the shit out of her. And Joe Rogan started burst out laughing because she split him open with a box cutter, mind. One of the grandmas. But then he kissed the maid up at the back, you know, because she was like, she believed in that character. He played such a good heel. But just the way he worded it was funny. But I shouldn't laugh really, but yeah, you just got to listen to it. What were we doing? We did the, what was it called? The ferry ground or something? The ferry palace, ferry house. Let's turn it down a bit. More Polaroid cameras. The foot looks so grey though. I haven't seen us make really use of this videotape system yet. About like, you know, cashing them in for like upgrades and stuff. I thought it was going to be a little bit more to it than what it turned out. Yeah. But look, you have like 13 fucking tapes. That's way too many in supply. That's like the equivalent to like probably 200 bullets like Silent Hill, because we ain't even going to be able to use them by the time the game's over. Pick up Pony Keeper's key. Door's locked. There's no map, is there, in this game? Neither, I don't think. Yeah, they're not very big, and they're quite well put together, to be honest. What is this green stuff? Why is it throughout the game? Because I remember Condemned, they used, you know, because what you do in the minority of the game is, you're fighting hobos, aren't you? Tramps or whatever. And to expand upon that, in Condemned 2, they kind of explained the fact that there was these sound devices that were like making these really obnoxious noises, and all this we could read, but you know, just for time's sake, you know, you guys are gonna have to read that. Like, yeah, I'm playing it on a, yeah, people don't realize how small the font looks on my screen right now. It's hard to read. But yeah, in Condemned 2, they fleshed it out. They're saying it. What the fuck? What was that? It sounded like some sort of guy doing some sort of horse impression. But point is, in Condemned, they fleshed out. The excuse was they were played sounds, weren't they? That drove them crazy. The hobos through these speakers. So I don't know if that's what this game's trying to do with this green smoggy shit. But then again, we already know it's some sort of snuff film that we're creating. I think there must be a code somewhere. Yeah, there's no jump button either. We can't step over. Can't step over that, sadly. The kick in this game is so helpful. It just creates distance and it staggers. Possibly. This is our fault for not reading, maybe, possibly. Yeah, it's broken glass. You're doing a John McClane here. You're barefoot and you're running across broken glass. When you pick up notes, do they disappear? Or are they... Alright, let's quickly read them. Try to read them. Right. The charge of the Pony Keeper and his magical men. These precious creatures are the last remaining steeds of the magic and friendship, molded in this very factory before it was evermore burdened with the Watcher. Watcher, Josh. And we evermore entrusted with the Watcher's containment. They are the last of the ponies, and now those broken remains of the machines that buried them were hauled away in our preparation to make the place home, a prison, and a tomb, and keep them happy. Friendship they excluded to bless all the residue in the magic fairy castle and all that emulated their bestial visage. What's all that shit at the bottom though? I didn't get to read all that shit at the bottom. I become like a pony and I wear a pony's head with angel wings of skin disease and hooves of I don't know what word that is. What is it? There can only be there can be no more ponies, and the pony few are dead. So I'll be the pony. I wear the pony's head. So we've got like some sort of rhyme. That's what that guy was. Like maybe the pony man is like the boss in this game. Oh, here we go.
So 1, 2. So maybe lines represent like
Clicks, maybe?
5, 1, 4.
Why don't you take a picture on your phone?
There you go.
Okay. As people keep both forgetting the passcode and losing the key to get to the Chapel of Expedition, I've provided here a set of 3 extra keys and a very obvious hint about the code. Please remember to return the keys when you're done using them, and to close all doors behind you, lest the blessed steeds escape and run amok without we shepherds to shepherd them. There's a guy just called the Pony Keeper, keeping ponies in check, Josh. This is going to be interesting. I reckon you should take a picture on your phone and we'll reference it. I don't know why I never take my fucking phone with me when we play these games. I should always have my phone here, because the amount of times we take pictures of these games, because we play like quite a few puzzle games and stuff like that. I don't know how these symbols relate to the actual code, but I'm sure we'll figure out when we get there. I want to see the Pony Keeper. So I'm guessing the next... But weren't they wearing like pony... Even the protagonist is like going, oh fuck, my feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! That was a pretty simple puzzle. Good puzzle. Why is there a void there? What? Look up in the sky.
So it's just nothingness.
Something creepy about vastness that you can't see. I wonder if you could fall off ledges in this game, or would that be have an invisible barrier?
Thing is,
Don't really want to find out, to be honest.
save, you literally have to save this little sequence, or not gonna.
What kind of hammer is this? Is this a sledgehammer or some sort of lump hammer? It looks fucking cute. Right. But we have 14 videotapes. I don't know why they give you so many. Wait, what? Well, that was a fast transition. I want to see the Pony Keeper. Found a snuff film. Is there an axe on these ones? Oh, there is as well. What's the damage on axe? Or I see the damage. Oh, axe is actually. Oh, damage for speed, Josh. Cash it out. I don't think there's that much of this game left. Are these horse dudes going to be running around like these woods? That'd be cool. Because isn't the last level Condemned like this as well? Remember, you're running through like forest and there's these burning demons. What is that greeny shit? Oh, I can hear like air raid siren. Cool. Fuck, where'd that come from? Oh, it's environmental damage. I see. I don't know why I didn't put that together. Maybe I should have. Oh, that was a good. Do you know what? It is. It's so good. It is fun doing it, isn't it? I know it's a bit OP, but it is fun. Yeah. Thing is, the kick has really high stagger probability, so it makes it kind of broken to get, like, you know, hit them in the and the cooldown seems to be really, really quick. Yeah, the kick don't take enough stamina. Yeah. Feels like the kick in this game is the taser from Condemned. Even though Condemned did also have a kick, but it wasn't all that useful. Yeah, no one, you just tasered everything in that game, especially when you upgraded your taser. Someone's running amok out here. Is that an invisible barrier? Why would the developer have like an open part of the fence there, but make it invisible? Why not just barricade it off? I mean, I reckon he forgot to put some on there.
And a chapel that in existence or extinction.
I mean, look at that picture. What? Look down. What? Is this? What am I looking at here? Is it? Is this? Is this mocking fat people or what?
Hey, fucker!
I don't like being naked on stage like this. That's a really weird thing to say. Why do they have really high pitched voices now? Why do they spell up the Josh, the combo in this game is insane, isn't it? It's like
It's very,
kick attack, kick attack.
it's very fun to play without
Oh, is there any more pictures back there? I think there's a couple.
pictures. Oh, that's health.
Oh, sorry, health.
Yeah,
Where's the music to? I can barely hear it. Okay, I must read this. Important announcement. The name of Jack will no longer be spoken. The work of Jack will no longer be read. To us, Jack is dead, even as Jack's dearly wishes for death. None of us can be allowed to stumble in belief and fantasism. More lives than ours depend on the depth of our depravity and our cruelty. Remember why we are here and why we do what we do. You'll share Jack's fate. If you find any remaining writings in this, bring them to me so they can be properly disposed of. Mitch will be promoted to fill his role going forward, by Travis again. Travis has been writing all these notes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We are in need of a female volunteer for the twice a month dance expedition. This event is important way to instill the lust of the flesh of bi-weekly basis, so that repressed sexual urges may further the depravity of our subsequent work. So they want women to kind of turn them all on and make them horny, I suppose. If you have a sister, mother, or grandmother who would be willing to exhibit themselves and are capable of erotic, what's that, generation, inform either Barry or myself. Please make sure they are aware they have to bring their own lunch. It's weird, it's got like depravity and like humor littered throughout this game. I guess that takes the edge out of like the content, so it gets not as much negativity. One hit KO. God damn.
Hey, fucker!
That axe is pretty good. It's got less damage than the sledgehammer, but when you're decapitating people in one hit, how much more damage do you need, really? Maybe not on these guys. This super swing is just insane. Yeah, end game. Clubmaster key. Book of the Apocalypse. I'm not gonna bother reading that. It's just yeah, it's love its flavor, and I'm sure it will flesh out like these areas a bit more. But again, it takes too long, and on my screen it's very, very small, the font.
Come here! Oh, fuck!
as soon as they block a hit, you follow up with a kick straight to another attack.
Yeah, like you can't get this.
I think the combat in this game is actually really easy by watching it. There seems just to be a lot.
Just hover around like the max range.
Yeah, hover around and just initiate. Be the first to swing and move in, and then just back off. If you keep moving backwards, they can't seem to hit you.
And the thing
And
is,
even if you fuck up, just throw a kick in there, and that.
this block, you think, like, I think everybody blocked, to be honest.
No, the game is really easy, but it's fun though. So there's that. Oh, what's this? A puzzle? Slidey puzzle?
Shit, it seems something like that.
Can you move these around, or is it like just pulling them up? Alright, well, we're gonna have to look for our solution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Let's have a smell the roses a bit. The music's a little bit too quiet though, isn't it? I can't really hear it. It's in the background, it's present, but not making itself very present. What's with these fat images though?
I reckon that's something creative.
It might be. Is that to turn the guys on? Like, look at this. Fat girls, you know. Getting lustful, I don't know. Pregnancy as well, I might think it might be a theme. So light. Yeah. Did you take a picture of that crime scene? Oh, I see. Another picture indeed.
Well, just snap it.
Oh, phones make playing games so convenient like this. Oh my god. You don't need a good memory these days.
Back in the day.
Back in the day you might have needed them, but not anymore.
Pen and paper. That's what you like.
Why not use your camera in game to take pictures and like bring them up as snaps? Wouldn't that be a nice way to do it as well?
Oh, yeah.
Create your own kind of like in-game, you know, phone system. So I guess the green ones are the ones that's pushed up. Yeah. Straight down that line. Let's look at that again. Oh, actually, if you look on the bottom right of the picture you've taken, that is this part here. So you got rotated this way. So that's the way. No, that's the way you got to look at it. So basically, I'm just flip Josh's picture because that is the little clue. There is the one. Arrow block. That'd catch anyone off guard though. That would. That's a clever puzzle actually. I like it. Yeah, it's good. Digging deeper in the lore of this game. They're not the most detailed environments, but it's a game that's not trying to be like extremely detailed, is it, or creative with the environments. It's just meant to be kind of like very minimal, warehousey, where seedy shit would happen in real life.
So many tapes, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know why we have 13 tapes. Like, you're giving us way too many.
So you always give me a bit of help when it's usually powered up.
Oh, the axe is awesome.
Where do you come from? Fuck.
Wow, there's a lot of good goodies in here. Travis, it pains me to report that Jack is gone, far too gone. I won't share what he said because much of it amounts to blasphemy. He glimpsed far too many secrets to allow to be continued in either his writings or his work here. If you want my opinion, he needs to be made an example of. Many of the men are losing their faith in his work, and that cannot be allowed to continue. We both know that the texts say, we've seen the signs. Now it's time for firm resolve. That's Isaac. Isaac, this hurts to write. I have been asked to probe Jack and to discover the doubts he may harbor and harm he may be willing to do. He was recently given access to the sealed records to help him in writing works to the glory of the cause, but it seems to have had an opposite effect. This may be my call, and it will be my head on the block if anything bad comes of it. Approach him and see what he is willing to share. I know I can trust you to be discreet and calculating in that matter. Return this note when you have received it. Okay. Once I wrote that earth is the throne of man, and the might of the kingdom will sing its glory. I wrote that even in the face of vanished sun and barren lands, because I believed it. If only you knew what I know now. If only you knew what truly lurks under the eternal night sky, and what tongue spoke the verse we hold sacred. The earth is burning, and we are the flame. I piece together the truth of the monster we fight, and the monster that guide us, and for all the sin it will be broken. I can stop that, not for my sake or yours, and too soon all the flames will die and violence of the coming storm, and it will shower of the blood, flesh and teeth. We have dealt in suffering and fury. We will die by the hand and suffering and fury. The end is near. Okay. I find it so fucking hard to read this dialogue. I'm not kidding. It's so small, and I think the font they chose is shit. I could barely. Honestly, I'm struggling to really read this.
I think there's much of the game left in it, so.
Yeah, we're actually playing this windowed mode, so this is not like a full screen game that we're playing at the moment. It's windowed, so the text boxes are even smaller. So, fucking trying to. Oh, behind you. Where did he come from? What? Invisible enemy? Is this a bug or is this some? What? He's got predator camo. Swing, Josh, just swing away. Invisible enemies? Can you kick him? What's his face like? That's strange.
Kind of like that.
Invisible enemies? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I'm not going to read any of this. Yeah, read it, guys. And this is all story, but it's... I'm a horrible reader at this, so I won't do it justice, so you guys might read it yourself. I'm sure that there's lore behind all this, and like this why this enemy's invisible, and what we're doing here, I'm sure there's. Invisible enemies again, I think. Just keep throwing your foot out there, Josh. Yeah. I like the way this game handles environmental kills. In Condemned 2, it's way too contrived. Like, you had to do like combos and button mashing things to kind of get them to trigger. It just, you know, it wasn't very fun. Oh, that looks like a horrendous crime scene. There you go. Get out. Oh, wow. Alright, I'll read that note in there. It seems important because I get a crime scene here. Fucking hell. I glimpsed... is it a poem? Oh, fuck. He has better camo than Predator. I think it's just like a poem. I glimpsed lies, so my eyes were slit. It whispered truth, so my lips were sawn. The devil's hand doesn't kill anything. It breaks, it leaves it alive. There's nothing beautiful on God's green earth that can't be twisted into a nightmare. Just as the moon dimly mirrors the light of the vanished sun, and as the false prophets twist the tongue of heaven, so my body will be broken into grotesque reflections of the man I once was. I write these final verses with the sanity remains. Okay, I'm not going to read like that full-on poem here. Jack, you idiot. Okay. I wish that they actually brought a fucking voice actor in though, to kind of like word all this, because it could be actually done. I didn't want this Jack.
Yeah,
Who are we again? Are we Jack? Might be.
I think there's some random dude that just like stumbled upon it.
There might be a twist in the plot that turns out we are like one of these characters. The end.
Maybe I should give it a properly last boss fight.
Oh, you little shit! Who let you in? Who let you in?
Green goo is not quite as cool as sword blades though, is it? Oh, I think these canisters there blow stuff up.
Who let you in?
Oh no.
Maybe I just save that
Okay.
up.
Try to throw your hammer at that that tub on that barrel. I think it's like an explosion. There. No, it's not actually. Remember when we went in that room and everything blew up? When I was editing that piece together, I was watching that back. It turns out it was like a chair that touched the guy's leg and his head just flew off because of it. Josh is in a world of pain here. I find there isn't much variety in weapons in this game though, either, or people. It's because there's, you know, you're always going to use like the hammer or the axe by the looks of it. But then again, it's not exactly a long game anyway, is it? So. Cool. What's going on with me in the background? That's amazing. That's funny. Is this what happens in bodies in real life? They don't burn up, they actually literally fly through the sky. That's great. There's something really funny about ragdoll physics though.
It never gets old.
No, it never does get old. I fucking hate those tie-dye shirts, don't you, Aiton? Like the hippie shirts. I don't know why people would like
Oh shit! You fuck!
just run in front of the first.
Asshole!
I just went back into the flames, wait for it to disappear, and let him.
Hey! You fuck! You fucking pain in the ass!
Oh, you got kick him down the hole. Literally just kick him down there. He's being crafty. He wants you to come in the corner. That's either good AI or shit AI. I can't tell. It's like he's stuck. This one.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, names.
Yeah, throw something at his head.
Our favorite.
Oh, this is what we're talking about. This is what people want to see. Just getting ping-ponged around a bit there.
I just saved that up.
Yeah. The AI ain't stupid enough to like walk in by themselves, are they? I like how they just change the tempo of the voice, and it creates like diversity. Sometimes they do fly miles. There is something comical about like the voices, the physics, the instant deaths. I don't know what this is. It don't seem like you've got 15 videotapes. You can't spend that. You know what I mean? You could do the whole game over again and probably still have some in reserve. 15. I don't know, but the music's pretty fucking good in the background. But shame I can't hear it very loudly. Invisible. Throw so your weapon. Or just love it. In the background, it's just a guy being juggled by a flame. What you're doing standard combat, yeah.
Fuck! Who let you?
When there's environmental damage, the foot is the best weapon.
You piece of... You little shit! Come here! Asshole! You little shit! You fucking Peter!
I'm sure his head exploded when you kicked him down that pit. You see all the blood come out of his face.
That is the shit. This game's more fun than Condemned 2.
This game is probably better than Condemned 2. The Condemned 2 wanted to be a first-person shooter for some reason. It's like, didn't you come off the back of Condemned 1? Didn't you learn anything about what made this game good? Play to your strengths. It's like, no, we'll put more guns in it because that's what people want. It's like, no, they don't. That 360 generation as well, and PlayStation 3 generation was just littered by first-person shooters anyway. That was such a first-person shooter, like, time. So when Condemned 2 became more shooty, it's like, ugh. Yeah, there's like 1,000 of you now. "17 videotapes? How, there's nothing to unlock. I don't understand. And why would you want to save more than once in an area? Maybe twice. Why is there so many tapes in this fucking game? Yeah, I don't understand the tape. I thought originally when I started playing this, I thought, oh, that's a clever mechanic. You know, hoarding tapes, hoarding saves against, you know, possibly getting like upgrades. I thought that's a really good system. That's a good risk-reward kind of type of gameplay.
Yeah.
But it just, looking at the game now, it feels really off.
It's just not balanced.
It's not balanced. Oh, pickaxe. That's a new weapon, isn't it?
Asshole!
The music's pretty cool, I can't lie.
Come here!
Just needs to cut a gap. When you put your block up when you go around the corner.
Shit!
Call me crazy, was that guy either holding a giant candle or dynamite? I couldn't work it out. Is it a wrench? Was it? Oh, I couldn't tell. I do like the soundtrack in this game. It suits this grimy, gritty, hard atmosphere. Cool, what weapon that will be used to use in a fight though? A pickaxe. Fucking hell. How does one wield a pickaxe in battle, really? You must need a hell of a lot of strength. Fucking hell. After swinging that in a couple of times, you'll be finished. No worries. Maybe that's why there's one pickaxe in the game. It might be like, yeah, maximum durability. How many of them are in there? Fucking hell. It is a good weapon. Give Josh a go. Hey, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh my god, look at... Swing, kick, do what you gotta do. They're throwing enemies at you now. Fucking hell. Yeah. Got a flame in there to kick me into. Crazy. The kick is absolutely amazing. It's the best weapon in the game. Get him in the flame, innit? The flame's got such fucked up physics, it's ridiculous.
Oh shit!
Is that a fireworks, Josh? It's like it's got this crazy damage block box that it just keeps. It's like I don't know why it's done that way. But. Doesn't really act like a flame, does it? Cool, it's dark down here, innit? Fucking hell. Welcome back. It's got to be close to the end. This game doesn't have much more left in its sleeve, has it? You know what I mean? By now, where everyone's like, you know... Yeah, we've seen the environmental damage. I think the story's pretty much pieced together what bits of notes were left. I still don't understand why there's like 1,000 tapes in this game.
Well, if you never run enough tapes, you know, just
Yeah. This looks like a boss arena. The first destiny. Here we go. Hopefully it's a cool last boss.
I hope so. Or it's just going to be a massive gauntlet of tons of like enemies or something.
Yeah, I don't want to see another enemy gauntlet. It seems like we've just done that last 10 minutes. Josh is absolutely petrified. What the fuck? The Crimson Communion. Okay. Got a cedar warning here. But the Watcher could not have known that the Tooth Sower would love it. What is what is going on? That was kind of really dumb and obnoxious. It was a bit out there. It's some giant monster amalgamation of... I can't even tell you what that is, to be honest. Is that the end of the game? The glimpses caught of blinding white. And dying screams of deathless night. It's a little poem, rhyme. To cut and raise with searing sight. The Watcher will arise. So was that the Watcher we bumped into? Or was it some sort of monster? And the road ends to the laughter of madmen dancing in the moonlight. Butcher's Creek. Oh, what'd you say to that then, Josh? That ending was... Didn't like the ending. Josh didn't like the ending, but the gameplay was fun. Fun game. I think... Can you skip the credits? It's fucking loud. I think it runs out of steam about the halfway point when you start seeing everything too many times. Like the enemies never improve really, apart from having like an invisible shield. They don't really evolve all that much, and they don't really offer a whole lot apart from environmental damage. But it's still fun to play, isn't it? Obviously, quite clearly, it's a
really, fun gameplay.
fun game. Ending was out there. Whatever the fucking ending was, you told me. But yeah, it was alright. What did you think, Oddy? But if you're a fan of this game and never played Condemned, definitely check out Condemned Criminal Origins. It's a great game in same gameplay as this pretty much, but a lot better, a lot deeper.
Yeah, of course.
But this is an indie game as well, so we do forgive it for being like, well, a lot more of its shortcomings because, you know, they don't have like the biggest development cycles or money being pumped into it.
Yeah.
Everything about this game was fine. The combat is actually pretty impactful. The animations needed work. Oh, definitely. But good gameplay and the weird getting all in all pretty good. Yeah. Still think the system about collecting save points and spending your save points over to get like, you know, obtain health or a stronger weapon is a really cool idea, but
It just doesn't work.
it doesn't work. There's way too many videotapes and it's a no-brainer. Am I going to put one save down because I have like 12 tapes? It's like, well, yeah, of course you will. There isn't anything kind of pushing that system, and it's a shame because I thought that could have been quite a unique idea.
It wasn't implemented properly.
It's not implemented properly, but the game is way too small to kind of expand upon that anyway. Like, the levels are tiny, so, you know, maybe if they would have took like 80% of the videotapes out, it could have been a kind of a system that kind of would have worked. But when you got like 17, you're going, what the fuck's the point? At the end you have 30, yeah, but it gave you some for a joke, didn't it, at the end? But Butcher's Creek is a pretty decent game overall, not bad.